Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about a couple of things, but first off, we qualified for the first qualifier for this year, for 2020, for the World Championship, which is crazy. There's the invite. We got it, Lex screenshotted all of this, and well, he has to answer in 24 hours. Let's hope that he's doing so. And well, this means we will be one of the first teams who are making it to the first qualifier. The first qualifier is going to happen in March, like at the end of March, which means this time there are 6 weeks in between of actually qualifying for the qualifier and the qualifier taking place, because the reason for that is this should make sure that most of the clans have actually time to get the visas done, etc. So let's get back to the normal screen, and I want to show you guys a couple of things now, because there are obviously a lot of things to talk about. For example, that we were only number 7, and this means something had to happen. And I know that there are going a lot of screenshots going around about, I don't know, like we had bans as well and stuff like that. And I want to show you guys today a tool on how you guys can check those things on your own, which means like you do not have to listen to those guys who are spreading all of the lies. Just double check on your own. That's basically it. So what we should do is let's get over to Clash of Stats, because that's basically the best thing to go for when you're searching for any stats in Clash of Clans. So let's take a look at Tribe Gaming. And what we want to take a look at is, first off, we want to take not a look at the Clan War League right now. We want to take a look at the story and of the members we had right now. So if you're scrolling through all of the lists over here, you can see all of those accounts have like small icons, like Warbreaker, Giant, whatever. Like there's always a small icon. This icon doesn't really matter too much, like what is on there. The only thing which matters is if the icon is black, for example, like this. This means this account got banned. That's how it works. Which means you can see there were 2 accounts banned in the last 2 days in our clan. So you guys might wonder, why did we qualify even though? One thing which you guys should check out as well, now we're coming back to the war thing, like to the Clan War League overview. One thing which is important is that Supercell is want to have that you guys have a clean roster, which means the guys who are actually playing in the Clan War League should be clean. That's it. And you can check those rosters right now. So this means you're going, for example, for those attack screens, and you can see all of the attacks of Savage Skull, you can see all of the attacks of us, and you can see all of the accounts are still there. You might wonder now, like, what does this mean? The accounts are still there. I will show you guys a different screen. So let's get into the search option. Let's search for a clan, and let's search for Team Kesso, who they were above us. So this means something had to happen to them. They are, did I misspell it? No. They are level 20, I think, as far as I know. Let me see. Okay, I guess I have to type in the hashtag, so let me double check. So let's do it like this, hashtag. Like this should be the hashtag, right? Okay, here we have it. Okay, so the next thing which we're going to do is let's go into their like Warlock, and let's get into the Clan War League, and let's get into day 1. And once again, all of this which I'm showing right now, you guys should do this as well if you want to double check whether I'm telling the truth. Like maybe I'm lying to you right now, but just double check everything. Like I said, this video is supposed to show you guys how you can do the research on your own. So you're not relying on any of those guys who are like talking whatever they want to. So let's double check on this one, and you can see there's one like account which is marked with question marks, and there's another account which is marked with question marks. And this means it's once again a banned account. So if we are going through all of the days, like round 1, round 2, etc., you will always find like banned accounts on the roster, which are like all of the time like the same, like those 2. And if you do the same now on our side, you will find no bans. And this is the important thing. So feel free to do that on your own. Like that would be actually pretty good. And well, you will see why we got invited and some others not, even though some guys are trying to spread some lies. And I guess it will always happen, but that's how the world works. But either way, we want to get away from all of the drama, all of the negativity. Let's get back to some nice attacks, because I still have a couple of nice attacks for you guys So let's get into the Clan War League, and I want to show you guys 2 attacks specifically. So the first one was on number 12 on this war. Let's take a look at this one. Nick did the attack, and he did Electro Dragon attack. So I get like a lot of questions. It's what do you think is the best army right now? And the simple answer is that the best army right now depends on the mode, like Clan War League, pushing, etc. And I see so many guys who are saying like, okay, like certain armies are just not good. And I see especially for Edrex, like Edrex is just spam, it's like no skill, whatever. But there's a reason for it that most of the top pushers using Edrex. And the reason for that is kind of simple. Like first, Edrex are not as easy as a lot of people think. So they're pretty complicated sometimes to use if you want to master them. So the reason why we're seeing so many Edrex at the top though is because those troops tend to do really well in percentage or in the triple, which means Edrex are doing a really good job and getting really high percentages even if you might fail overall. So this is something really important, and let's take a look at this attack because it shows like perfectly what is meant by this. And the Edrex are getting so much percentage even if the base might like try to defend that, and this is the key to the success. For example, if you compare this to Queen Charge Hybrid, which right now is by a lot of people the strongest army in the game when it comes down to the Clan War, Queen Charge Hybrid is not as good. Like I think there are a lot of good players out there which are using Queen Charge Hybrid, right? So why isn't there too many players at the top of the leaderboard using Queen Charge Hybrid? The basic reason is because it's way too random, basically, especially against all of those ring bases. So whenever you're facing anyone who's saying like, yeah, this army is trash, this army is whatever, always remember, try to pick the army which is first most fun for you, and try to pick the army which is working for you as well. So if Edrex are working for you, use Edrex and do not listen to anyone. Even if I'm sometimes saying like Edrex are spam, this is what people are saying, right? Like this is what people are saying, but if it works for you guys, just go with it. Nick used the Edrex perfectly over here. I think he basically swagged the Royal Champion as well by accident. So this army is just crazy strong. Especially in trophy pushing. So if you guys would like to like get some triples in or like push really high, try to learn those Edrex attacks. So let's get back to the next one. I think this one is going to be on number 5. Yep, over here. And this one is going to be another Queen Charge Hybrid. And I want to talk to you guys through like what should you do if something is going wrong, because this attack kind of looks straightforward. But you will see in a second that something is going wrong and what he's doing next. So first off, he's using the king to like trade his own king versus the enemy king and get some really nice funnel as well. His own king is using the ability, should go to the top to the army camp, and this is like the main purpose of the king. Now he's sadly going for a wall, and at the same time as the barbarians are going not for a wall. I don't know why, but either way, now the queen is going to the bottom, and this spring trap was actually pretty good. But yeah, either way, the spring trap did a really good job of denying him getting into the tunnel, because the idea was to get in from the upper left side. But now he has to like change his plan to make sure that he's actually going into the town hall, because otherwise he would like miss on the star over there. The next thing which is going not too well for him, and because he has to react really fast, is that there was no cut for him, like, which means this area of the base was not funneled, which means his queen went way too far on the outside, and this means he lost a couple of healers to this expo over here. So this means this attack is not working too well for him, but he still like keeps being keeps concentrating, keeps trying to like still get the triple. Another unlucky thing with the next black mine hitting his healers. So it's a lot of unlucky things coming together right now for him. So he has to somehow like come back from this beginning. What he's doing is sending in the mines and the hybrid just into the town hall and trying to somehow like save this attack. Really nice delayed warden ability. And whenever something is going wrong, this is like the main idea I want to tell you is always stay concentrated and try to come back. Like, do not give up immediately. Like, oh my god, queen is going to the wrong direction. Most of the time, if you're executing really well, and well, sometimes the base is just like I don't know, not too good maybe. But most of the time you can still try to come back, and it's actually super important that you're not like struggling, like, oh my god, my queen went wrong, this attack is over. Because if I'm completely honest, this is something which I'm doing way too many times wrong. For example, like I'm way too many times being like, oh my god, this entry went wrong, I have no chance to come back, so let's like YOLO, next attack is gonna be better. If you have this approach, you will lose way more attacks than if you would be like, okay, this entry went wrong, so let's try to recover. And this is something, for example, which I still have to learn. And if you guys can like learn this slowly, it would make you a way better clasher. So try to learn that. And those were the 2 attacks I wanted to show you guys. Otherwise, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. And thank you guys so much for all of the guys who still support us. It's awesome. Thank you guys once again so much. And I will upload the next video tomorrow. I'm really sorry for the late upload yesterday. I don't know why, but I messed up something with the timer, I guess. So yeah, hopefully see you guys back tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for all of the support, and see you back tomorrow. Bye bye.